Hello my honeys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Bumblebee Fern, and you can follow me over on Instagram at the Frolicking Fern if you enjoy my content and witchy stuff that I do. I do lots of cool stuff over there, and I actually provide a lot of value in my posts to especially baby witches, but I've been doing things like adding all of the correspondences, doing focuses on herbs and different things like that, things that you would be able to include in your Book of Shadows or Grimoire. So if you want to go check that out, please do, and let's get into this. So today we are going to be working on a new mold of mine. I got this amazing Coffin box, so I'm so excited. I hope it turns out well. For the ritual, I'll kind of blow through the items I will be using. Ginger sea salt, yarrow from this month's Witch's Moon, and the sea salt is from the Witch's box a couple of months ago. Plant Guide anointing oil from, I believe it was my Witch's Roots this month. Black candle that I got from my Midnight Muses box this month. Crocodile jasper. It's a very protective stone. A rosemary bundle and some salt. That is everything I'll be using for the ritual. I know it sounds like a lot, but we will get through it. So I will be creating this box with the intention of protection. So all the herbs and the different plants and different items that I put in there will be focused on protection, and those will be violas, maidenhair ferns, salt of course, and then some reindeer moss. So all of these items have the properties of protection, and I will be putting a little bit more up on those if you want to know more correspondences throughout the video. So the items that I will be using for the actual resin enchanted creation are this counterculture DIY casting resin, part A and part B, a respirator of course, a heat gun or heat pen, a couple of mixing containers, and a stir stick. Popsicle sticks work the best in my opinion, but I don't have any on hand, so we're working with what we got. And then I will also be working with more of this beautiful gold leaf. I was obsessed how it turned out in the previous pieces. If you haven't checked those out yet, go up there and check them out because they're amazing. So I think we will hop right into this. Wear your respirators. So I am casting a salt circle with the ginger salt for protection around my workspace. And now I am going to work on unrolling my beeswax candle so I can add my yarrow in. This is what I love about beeswax candles, because you can add a bunch of different herbies in there and whatever else you feel inclined to throw in for your intentions, and then just roll her on back up. So if your candle is hard to unroll, you can just sit on it to warm it up a little bit, or hold it in your hands to kind of soften up the wax. And then now I'm anointing the candle, pulling the oils towards me to bring protection. And now it is ready. So you mix part A and part B in equal parts, in equal ratio. So when you're stirring, make sure you stir pretty slow, because if you stir too fast, there will be bubbles that get built up in your resin. And now I am smoke cleansing with the rosemary bundle that I have. So this mold has like a lot of little nooks and crannies, which makes it hard to ensure that you get all the bubbles out. But it's really important, because if you get bubbles in the corners or around the edges, then you will have an open pocket, which will not be that pretty, and it can also be pretty sharp.
Now I'm breaking up our reindeer moss into pieces. I'm placing it in there, kind of in the walls, so that it is dispersed pretty evenly. So I ended up adding salt along the walls so that it has a protective salt ring built into the box. I thought that would be a really cool thing if you want to put anything that you want protected from negative energy or just evil spirits, anything negative in general. Anything you want it to be protected from. Using my heat gun to blow out any of the bubbles. When you heat up the resin, it helps pop like the little bubbles that rise to the surface. And now I'm using my chopstick to get along the edges.
Alrighty, so we are back, and it's been probably about like 8 hours. Look how pretty this is turning out. So while you were away, I added some of the gold bits because I totally forgot, and it is so pretty. I also sprinkled a tiny bit of glitter on there. And now we're going to do the little base coat that will finish it off and seal those pretty flowers in.
So as you can see, I added some glitters and then also this mica powder that it's actually a chameleon powder, and it will have a really kind of pearlescent, almost holographic effect. I really wanted to give the flowers something to pop off of, and also make it so that you couldn't just see completely through it, so that anything in the background didn't distract from the flowers. And now I'm adding some white alcohol ink so that the flowers did have a little bit of contrast to that black background, or the darker background. And of course I decided to take some out because I immediately regretted it. I didn't want the white to overpower the clear part, so I did remove some, and now I'm kind of just swirling it around to give it a wispy effect.
I'm so excited. Look at how freaking beautiful these are already. like I've been dying. I've been dying to get them out. I hope this turns out well. This is the little cap that will go on. So excited. Are you ready to unmold? Also, I just wanted to say a quick thank you so much to everybody that participated in my big chain giveaway. We did a huge chain giveaway and we picked a winner yesterday. So congrats, Michelle, who won. You are getting this beautiful crystal tea light holder. Look how pretty it is. I will probably have my little top coating video out already. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it on YouTube or if I'm just going to do kind of like short little snips of a video on my Instagram, like IGTV. So check that out if you haven't already. But look how beautiful she turned out. You can see like how she's kind of iridescent, like pearlescent. It's so pretty. You can't even catch it on camera. But I'm obsessed and I have a new one going, so I'm so excited. But let's get back to this amazing thing. I also wanted to say that my previous piece that I made is up on my Etsy shop and this one will be too, so go check it out. Hopefully it turns out well. Let's get to it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. Love it so much. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna have to do a top coat for sure because it's not as shiny as I was hoping. Yeah, you can see in the mold that it is not super shiny. You can see, but that is okay. I will do like a nice little top coat on the inside. Also fill in those little bubbles that are in there too, but look how freaking, it's so pretty. Oh, I'm in love. Oh my gosh, look at it. I freaking love it. Can you see all of that? It is so pretty in here. So like I said before, this piece is geared around protection. So anything you put in this beauty will be have protective vibes around it. And then, I mean, look at how cute it is. You could even like set it up as a little thing and set a crystal down in there and almost use it like as a little shelf. This is too adorable. I absolutely love it. I love the sides. You can see there's some salt in there. I put some sea salt in the inside of them and like the walls, and then the gold and that reindeer moss is just too freaking pretty. So let's check out. This is like the lid part. So I was a little bit worried about it. We'll see how it comes out and if it looks good. It's like really hard to get up under this little lip. So that's the only thing that I'm just slightly worried about. Sorry, these unmoldings aren't as exciting as the normal ones. Here we go. So I made this clear so that you'd be able to see in there nicely. And there is some of like the glitter. I might do like a little top coat on that as well. So it is nice and clear. There are a couple like little blemishes that you can see that were on the lid, but overall it doesn't look that bad. It does fit perfectly on here. And I love, that's why I made it clear, because I wanted you to be able to see in there if you do have all your pretties in there. So gorgeous, look at it. Do you love it? What do you think? Do you like the first two pieces I made more? I still have to put a poll up to see which little mold I will be doing next, because I have a few different ones. I'll be posting pictures in my story, so go over there and check it out. But love it. Oh, I love how like perfectly that fits. Look at that. So let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you are interested in this piece. Like I said, it will be up on my Etsy shop along with the other piece I did and like the big altar plate piece. And look at like this reindeer moss. It's even more It's almost like even brighter than when I put it in. It is so pretty with these colors. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, I love it so much. All right, so I will talk to you all later. I hope you're embracing the crazy. Please follow me on Instagram at the Frolicking Fern, and blessed be. Bye.